Welcome back to another video. This is Luis Cota, the SEO consultant. And in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the trends that I'm seeing happen because of AI now. To start, I think a lot of businesses nowadays are going to start targeting new demographics because it's a lot easier to reach people who speak different languages because of AI tools. And there's so many different ways you can use AI to help you with that, to reach that new target customer audience. But doing it right and structurally sound on your website, it's still going to require human oversight to make sure you don't come up with like duplicate content, duplicate issues, duplicate keywords that you're targeting. Make sure the keyword rankings are going to the right pages, And so that can be problematic if you're not doing it right. But that said, I still believe lots of new businesses and companies are going to target multilingual SEO. And here's the other trend I'm seeing. Trend number 2 would be, as you probably can imagine, there's a lot of bad content being produced, mass content being written now because it's a lot easier to use ChatGPT, Gemini, and all these other tools to come up with a lot of page copy and text that may sound good, but it may not rank high in Google search results, meaning it's not going to get you the results you want, with your target audience. And if they don't resonate with what you're saying, then it doesn't matter what tool you're using for AI. You're never going to reach the right target audience. You're never going to get the intended results that you want for your business. You may reach more people, but conversions will suffer, and ultimately that's going to hurt your bottom line. And here's the third trend I'm seeing. As you know, there's a lot of like new images being produced with ChatGPT. It's got like a new feature where you can give it a prompt, give it a set of instructions, and it'll produce like a cartoony based image, and people are posting those. So we're going to see a lot more of that. We're going to see a lot more video content being produced on business websites. And so if you're not already doing that or leveraging these tools, you're falling behind the curve and your website will become irrelevant, unfortunately, not because you're not producing AI influenced images, but because you're also not doing these other things I mentioned. And so you want to stay on top of the curve and actually come up with like fresh ideas and ways that people are not using these tools in, whether that be, producing content from like a new angle that's helpful, but is not thought of because these tools can't think, like a human can, because we still have like creative ways of thinking of things that haven't been trained inside these like AI systems, these robots, right? Will they get there? Maybe, but does it matter? No, because they're not there yet. They're really smart, they're really good, but I believe humans still have a lot of creative ways to come up with like new ideas, because I have a huge list of ideas for SEO that even these billion-dollar AI tools have no way of competing with me, because I'm like an idea generation machine and I haven't seen anything close to what I want to make online. And so I still believe there's a lot of opportunity for people to produce really good content online. And so if you like these videos, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll be posting a lot of more information soon. Thanks for watching.